First off, I'd like to say a big congratulations to the Thunder winning the NBA 2025 championship. I'm super excited. This is my hometown, and so it's been super fun seeing them, and I'm really proud of them. Now let's dive right in. So you're doing everything right: marketing, optimizing your workflows, seeing more patients, but your practice really isn't growing the way you think it should. You're maxed out and your team's stretched thin. But for some reason, the numbers just aren't adding up. So what's the real bottleneck? It's not patient flow. In this video, I'm going to show you one factor that can make or break you scaling your practice and why lots of practices overlook it. So let's start with what most practice owners get wrong when their growth stalls. Usually they immediately blame patient volume or marketing. Maybe they're thinking we need to run more ads or squeeze in a few more appointments. But here's the truth. The real bottlenecking could be your staff. Your team is the engine behind your practice. They're the ones who set up a good patient experience. They keep your operations running smoothly, and they execute strategies you worked really hard to build. You can have the best systems in place in the world, but they're not going to work if the people running them aren't consistent, competent, or aligned with your vision. So if you're doing everything right, your marketing's solid, schedule is full, and your systems are in place, but your growth is still flat, and it's time you need to take a hard look at who you've hired. Are they the right fit? Do you have the right person in place? Are they helping you grow, or are they holding you back? Number 2, let's talk about what most practice owners underestimate, and that is the true cost of a bad hire. When we think of someone who's a bad hire, we just think of somebody who's lazy or who makes too many mistakes. But it's really bigger than that. The wrong person in the wrong role can slow down your entire team, hurt your patient experience and retention, create drama or tension that affects office morale, and worst of all, they're going to drain your time and energy. If you or your office manager is spending time training, correcting, or picking up the slack, all while paying someone not to contribute to your growth, then maybe it's time to look for a new employee for that role. Remember, the cost isn't just emotional or operational, it's also financial. So before you think, at least the role is filled, ask yourself this: is this person helping me grow? Or are they costing us more than we realize? Okay, number 3, what truly makes a staff member right for your practice? It's not just about experience or whether they show up on time. The right staff member fits into your culture, your pace, and your vision. They're proactive. They take ownership of their work. I know these things are hard to imagine somebody actually doing these things, but they're out there. And you know what else? They look for ways to make things better. They're not just doing the bare minimum. And you know what? They're not constantly needing reminders and being micromanaged. They understand how their role connects to the bigger picture. And whether that's keeping your schedule full, making patients feel cared for, or just supporting a smooth operation behind the scenes. And here's the key: the right person in the right seat gives you capacity. They aren't draining you. They're giving you room to grow. So instead of consistently solving problems, you're free to focus on strategy, expansion, and serving patients at a higher level. Okay, number 4, let's wrap this up with something practical. What does growth actually look like when you have the right team in the right place? Here are 3 ways a strong team can directly support your ability to scale. Number 1, they create consistency. From answering phones to patient intake to billing, a solid team keeps your system running like clockwork. And consistency builds trust, both with patients and with you. When you can count on your team, everything becomes more predictable, including your revenue. Okay, number 2, they free up your time. Growth requires space, both mentally and physically. The right team can handle your day-to-day tasks confidently, so you can focus on high-end strategy, new services, or expanding your location. You're no longer stuck in the weeds. Okay, number 3, they improve patient experience. Happy patients come back, and they leave great reviews for you. Your team is setting the tone. It's not your marketing. The right people are going to make your patients feel valued, understood, and cared for. And that is what builds long-term loyalty. So if you want to build your practice without burning out, you may not need more patients. You may just need the right team in place. But here's something that's super important and that most owners overlook. Even the right hire is not going to magically perform at a high level on day one. You have to invest in onboarding them. You need to take time during the first 30 to 60 days and clearly train them on how you want things done. So from patient flow to communications to billing, you need to work with them. And that shows that you care when you physically meet with the new hire and get to know them. Even if you have an office manager, it shows them that you care. That early support is what's going to turn a good employee into a great one. Someone who understands your expectations, buys into your vision, and contributes to your growth long term. So hiring is just the first step. How you train and support your hire determines how they become your biggest asset or another source of stress. So if you want to avoid the constant turnover and build a team that sticks around, watch our next video on how to train your top staff, which you can find that video right here. And if you need help making sure you have the right person in the right place, or you just need help hiring somebody altogether, click the link in the description and book a free call with us. See you in the next video.